Democrats are doing nothing. Aren't you getting bored of that argument, Doomerella?
Well, what do you want me to say?
I want you to promote what they're actually doing instead of going with the herd and making it harder for their work to be spread. Well, that's what you're for. I can't do it alone.
Okay, fine. You show me today's fighters and maybe I'll promote them.
This is Valerie Foushee, and I'm going to be talking about her all week. She is in her second term. She supports Medicare for all, and she just pledged to no longer receive money from AIPAC.
Just?
Oh, for Pete's sake. Sometimes people grow and change, and that's a good thing.
I guess.
And she was also part of the North Carolina delegation that met with Governor Stein to discuss how to get federal aid to Western North Carolina. Are there Republicans there? Yeah, there are.
Okay, who else?
I got to interview Seth Magaziner last Tuesday about his new bill to ban congressional stock trading. He said that if we want voters to trust us when we call the administration corrupt, we need to clean our own house.
What chance does the bill have?
Well, he doesn't think it matters.
What does that mean?
Either Johnson lets the bill go to the floor, or over 100 Democrats do nothing but talk about how Republicans refuse to end corruption.
Think that will work?
With voters? Yeah, I do. And you can watch the full interview on YouTube.
All right, who else?
Nanette Barragán was at the unveiling of the Dodgers' dream field in Watts, Los Angeles.
Why?
Because she got almost $1 million in federal funding to make it happen. It is the largest public housing community west of the Mississippi. It's a place for kids in an underserved community who don't normally have a place to play.
And that's really important right now, isn't it?
More important than ever.
Okay, who's next?
Jennifer McClellan joined the Nottawa Indian tribe at their annual powwow to announce that she has introduced a bill to recognize their tribe federally.
It's not?
Virginia recognized it 15 years ago, but the country still hasn't. Wow. Who else? Rick Larson wrote this fantastically snarky letter to Walt Disney CEO Bob Iger, ABC President Craig Erwich, and Sinclair President and CEO Chris Ripley. You are complicit in corruption and you need to grow a backbone.
Way to go, Rep. Larson.
Who else? Last week, a bunch of journalists and Democratic politicians got together for Voter Registration Day rally, yes, on Prop 50. It's 3 hours long, so you're not going to watch the whole thing. But here are my suggestions for which parts are must watch. Jimmy Gomez talking about how the big ugly bill only became a story because House and Senate Democrats made it one.
You mean messaging made a difference?
In approval ratings, it certainly did. And he was interviewed by Josiah Eberlin and Luke Beasley. Olivia Juliana interviewing Jasmine Crockett. Rep. Crockett talked about how a rule that should have passed that day didn't, because 6 Republicans, mostly from California, are getting scared.
Well, that's hopeful.
Jeffries with Booker Square, explaining that the new California maps still reflect our values because they comply with the Voting Rights Act. I didn't know they were making sure of that. And finally, Lysandra Vasquez asked Latifah Simon exactly why people should be donating. If you can only watch one, make it this one.
I guess I know what I'm doing for the next half hour.
Yeah, I hope so. And that is today's Doomerilla Gets School. If you made it to the end of this post, comment with 7 words to help the algorithm. And a baseball, because we need to celebrate whenever our electeds get federal funding. And if you watched or read any of these stories, comment with what you learned. And a mouse, because Disney really screwed up. Our voices are a superpower, but only when we use them.